Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share a quick unboxing and first look at the Google Home Mini. Now, this is a smaller version, essentially, of the Google Home, which originally retailed for $130 US. Of course, it has gone down in price. It's back to retail now because Black Friday, Cyber Monday, those are things of the past now that we're in the month of December. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see the price on the Google Home Mini, which originally retailed for $50, also take a drop. Now, of course, this does not provide the same speaker quality as the actual Google Home, but it does give you essentially the competing product that Google was missing with regard to Amazon's competing Echo Dot, which again is just a smaller version of the full-size Echo. And this is all about smart home capability, something that since my home was destroyed by Hurricane Matthew last year, I have been working hard to bring back and really start anew, incorporating as much home automation as possible. And both Google and Amazon have their strong suits. A video that I'll save for another time. Again, today is about the Mini. So they, of course, list here things like the Nest, Hue Lighting, Wemo products from Belkin, Chromecast, Google Photos, Spotify, Netflix, YouTube. These are all things that you can control with your voice using the Google Home Mini. So let me get this thing out of the box. This comes in a relatively wide variety of colors. This is the white version, gray speaker and white finish. You have your micro USB port right here, which is how the device is powered to a wall wart, which you'll see in a moment, and then the microphone switch right there. And that's pretty much it. In my opinion, aesthetically, much nicer than the Echo Dot. Google generally has the edge on voice recognition, in my experience, which is quite a bit at this point, since almost everything in my home is automated, from vacuum, lighting, thermostats, CO detectors, fridge, just about everything. I don't have a lawnmower yet. Not that I plan on picking one up. Let me show you what else is in the box. Google with some let's get started paperwork, get the party started. And right now you should be able to find this for around $30 US. And there is the wall wart, and that is it. You plug this in, install Google Home's app, and then once you have that, basically set up the device, train your voice, and then this will work in tandem. Of course, if you have any other Google Home devices, another Mini, another full-size Google Home, to synchronize your reminders, alarms, whether you want to cast music using Chromecast. That is really the biggest appeal of going with the Google Home ecosystem as opposed to Amazon's Echo, is that you do have the ability to use Chromecast audio, something that of course you cannot, or excuse me, the Google Play Store for music, that you cannot use with the Echo. And that's a matter of branding and the fact that Amazon has their own ecosystem where they're trying to sell you music services no differently than Apple or anyone else. But that's it. Essentially, I think this is a great companion device. I think this is ideally suited for offices, bedrooms, anywhere where you don't really need the speaker capability that you have with the larger Google Home unit that retails for a considerable amount more, but for good reason. It is a superior speaker, and that in itself is a big selling point. But if you're looking for a smaller version to fit in again into your home automation ecosystem, I think this is a really solid purchase. The speaker volume, I've already played with these in the past, isn't fantastic for bedside alarms. It's not as loud, clearly, as what you'd get out of the Google Home or a bona fide regular current gen Echo, not the Dot, but Echo. But it still is unique in that, again, it syncs up, and if you're in your bedroom and you're controlling music playing throughout your whole house, you can use this. And even if you've already, utilized one of your other Google Home satellites that are either in the mini or full size version. So at I believe $30 right now, reduced from 50 US dollars, I kind of feel this is a no-brainer. Again, aesthetically, and also more importantly from a functionality standpoint, Google has a lot going for it and is only going to get better. In my experience, again, this is more of a video for another time. The key strengths with Google, as opposed to Amazon when it comes to the home automation, Amazon's been around a little bit longer and has broader support for different things, different venues, products within the home automation realm. But the actual Echo is not as intelligent when it comes to general questions, things of that nature. It's a little bit more one-dimensional, and again, the voice recognition is inferior. That's something where I'll find myself having no problem with Google understanding what I say, and I usually am fairly clear, and my speech is about as straightforward. I don't really have much of an accent. So if I'm having trouble with what Amazon has to offer, I don't want to even begin to think of the nightmares that it could cause for people who don't enunciate the same way that I do, or have the same inflection or the same speech pattern, which that is a make or break in many senses for whether or not a device like this is going to work. And Google has that going for it, and again, the intelligence of leveraging their own search engine, and just nuances that don't exist when it comes to Amazon's competing Echo products. But that's pretty much it. Quick unboxing. I think it's a no-brainer, again, if you're in the home automation, or even just wanting to play music wirelessly through a receiver or a shelf system, whatever it may be, and just syncing this up with your phone and using it for reminders and all sorts of different questions that Google can easily answer. But that pretty much sums it up. A great holiday gift. I've already purchased it for special people in my life because I know that it is a life-changing product, and one that people really still aren't that educated on with regard to its overall functionality and what role it can play in their lives and how it can change their day-to-day routine. Any questions or comments, please feel free to post them. Hit that like button, and as usual, please feel free to subscribe. Later.